Hey folks, welcome back to the channel, and today's video is going to be focusing on hip flexion and hip extension. So essentially picking our knee up into the chest, feeling our abs squeezed in our hip flexor, and then pulling our leg back behind us, so engaging our glute, our lower back. And because we're working with such big mobility and strength focused movements, we're going to focus on building strength in our ankles, our knees, everything that supports these movements, and especially into our core as well. So we're going to feel our legs heating up. We're going to squeeze out these reps nice and tight and really work on building that mobility. And because of that, we'll be doing some things slowly and a few other things a bit quicker to pick up that blood flow and help that body loosen out a little bit. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start standing up with 4 exercises. The first 2 will be for time, and the last 2 will be on the ground working for reps, and then we'll go through it again one more time. So we're going to start with 5 jumping jacks and 4 high knees. We'll go through it in about 30 seconds and then on to the next one. So let's get started. Ready and go. Last one. And relax. Good. We'll start heating up the legs a bit more with some squats here, and we're going to stretch out the hamstrings in between every 3rd rep. So let's plant our feet for our squat. Feel free to go a little wider if we feel a bit tight for this morning. When we squat, don't be afraid to let that knee bend forwards a little bit. As long as we're keeping our heel flat, we're pushing our hips back. We want to work all those joints in our legs. So we're going to squat. 1, 2, on 3, hold down low, reach up. Hands down, and then hips up. Stretch, maybe come side to side a bit. And then back to the squat. 1, 2, 3, lift. And stretch. And back. 1, 2, 3, lift. And stretch. And back. One more for me. 2, 3. Stretch. And relax. Good. Hitting down to the ground. We're going to go with 4 reps of each here. So the first one we're going to be doing, we're going to be lying down on our back. Well, for both of them, we're going to be working from a glute bridge variation, and then work on engaging our abs, picking our knees up into our chest for the second part of each movement. So we're going to start with our hips up. When we walk out here, we're going to walk all the way out as far as we can. Try not to let the feet turn out. That's a habit a lot of us have from having maybe tight hips or bad posture. So let's keep those feet straight. We're going to step out as far as we can without touching the ground. When we're as far out as we can go, engage the abs, bring the hips down, and pick the knees into the chest. And then come down nice and slow to where you ended, and then lift the hips and walk it back. That's 1. Step, step, step. Abs are tight, knees in and out, and lift. That's 2. 2 more times. That's 3. And 1 more time. Out. And relax. Perfect. All right, next one we're going to do sitting on our butts. We're going to come down to the ground for the bridge, and then come back up. We want to focus on keeping the tightest connection possible when we switch our legs between our thighs and our stomach. So keep those abs nice and tight, and because we're doing that, we're going to feel our back round a bit and a nice stretch in our lower back. So let's start by having 1 foot in as tight as we can here, and see if we can hold as tight as possible just without our hands. We're going to come down slow, lift into a single leg bridge, bring our hips down, crunch up just as tight as we can, and then use the leg that we bridged on to extend up. Now to switch legs, we're just gonna scissor up and pull the other foot nice and close, and then do the other side. Lift, hips down, crunch, stay nice and tight, extend, flex the heel, and switch. That's one. Bridge, switch, and down, bridge, and crunch, extend, switch, and down. 2 more per side, bridge, crunch, extend, switch, and down, bridge, crunch, extend, switch, down. 1 more per side, bridge, crunch, extend, switch, and down. Last one, bridge, crunch, extend, switch, and relax. Very nice. Go through 1 more set there, and then we'll slow things down a little bit for our next circuit. So give it a couple seconds. 5 jumping jacks, 4 high knees. Mix up those rep numbers if you want to work on something else, and loosen it up a bit more before we start the next set. Ready, and go. Time. And relax. Good. Back to the squats with the hamstring stretch. So let's plant those feet. And let's do it. Squat as low as we can. 1, 2, 3. Reach up and down and hips up. And back to the squat. 1, 2, 3. Lift. Down and stretch. And back down. 1, 2, 3. Lift. Down and stretch. And back. 1 more time. 1, 2, 3. Lift. Down and stretch. And relax. Good. Back to our backs. We're going to switch up a little bit with this one. Instead of working both legs together, when we bring our knees in, we'll go 1 leg at a time. So we'll do 3 for this, because we're working 1 leg at a time. So hips on the ground, back on the ground, and engage the glutes. Lift, step out as far as we can, just like we did. Now, when we're here, instead of going both legs, we're going to lift our shoulders a bit, bring 1 knee into the chin, extend the leg, bring it in, and then out, then the other side, in, extend, in, and then out, and from as far as we can, we're going to lift again, and then step back to where we started. 2 more of those. Step, 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 out, hips down, knee to chest, push the other leg out, extend, in, out, then the other one, in, extend, in, and out. 1 more time, hips up. Walk it back, and let's walk out. Last one. Hips down, knee to chest, extend, and out, extend, out. Hips up, and finish the bridge, and relax. All right, sitting up. Working with a single leg now. These are our last bridges for the class here today too. I love using them first to really heat up those hamstrings. All right, bring 1 foot in as tight as we can. Feel the abs right from the get-go and come down slow. Single leg bridge. Hips down, lift the shoulders, extend the leg and switch. Other leg now, bring it tight and bridge. Hips down, crunch, extend and switch. Bring it back and lift and crunch, extend, switch and back, bridge and crunch, extend, switch and back, bridge, crunch, extend, switch. 1 more per side here. Ready, and bridge and crunch, extend, switch, bring it back. Last one, bridge, crunch, extend, and switch, and relax. Beautiful. All right, let's give it a second or two. We're gonna slow things down a bit with the next sequence. working on some mobility and strength in our hip flexors, our ankles, and then in our glutes for the last exercise. So 2 exercises we'll do, and for this one alone, we're gonna go one side at a time. So we're gonna start in a short lunge, not too long, and it doesn't need to be any particular angle. Just think about the more wide you go, the more you're gonna be engaging the inner part of that hip flexor and groin, and if you cross over a little bit, you'll be getting more to the front and the outside. So pick a spot that feels good for you. We don't wanna be too long here either. We're gonna send our weight forwards in the lunge as far as we can without lifting that front heel. Forwards. When we're here now, we're gonna lift the heel up, back, and then use the back knee to pull ourselves back. And then the more forwards you lean, the easier this will get, so be careful. We're gonna sit back and then push into that shin and foot, squeezing through the quad and bend forwards again. Feel that stretch. Lift the heel, drop the heel, pull it back. Feel that leg engage, down, and squeeze back up. 2 more times. Reach, lift, drop the heel, pull back with the back knee, and up. Last one here, stretch forwards, lift the heel, drop the heel, pull it back, and squeeze back up. Now, next one, we're gonna be standing up. We're gonna do a standing front split, standing on the front leg. We're gonna do 5 of these and bring our foot back to our butt every time to get a bigger reach every time. So hands to the floor. If you're pretty tight, you can walk forwards a little bit more with it. I want you to try to straighten the front leg, so it's gonna be a nice deep hamstring stretch. Ready? And extend up as high as we can. 1. Bring it back. And 2. And back. 3. Reach with that heel. Squeeze the glute. And back. 4. And back. Last one. 5. And relax. We'll do the other side. So if you notice there, my foot wants to turn out at the top, which is normal for a lot of us. We'll open the hip to get more reach. I try to fight that a little bit, as much as I can, but it's gonna turn a bit inevitably. So keep it in the back of your mind, but don't obsess over it. So let's do the other side now in the short lunge. Alrighty, hips forwards. Feel that stretch. Lift the front heel. Drop the front heel. The back knee pulls you back. And then sit down on the back leg. And lift back up. Reach. Lift the heel. Drop the heel. Back knee pulls you. Feel the quad and hip flexor. And thrust back up. 2 more times. Lift. Drop. Pull it back. And up. Last one. Ready? And heel up. And down, pull with the back knee, and thrust back up, and standing up. All right, the standing front splits, hands to the floor. Have a little bend when you start into that planted leg. Ready, and extend. 1. And back. 2. And back. 3. And back. 4. And back. 5. And relax. Good. One more set we'll do per side here. Let me wipe off these glasses. Let's get back to our position. Kneeling down into the short lunge. All right, let's set it up. Adjust the angle as you need. 4 big ones here. Reach forwards. Feel that stretch in the ankle and the knee. Lift the heel. Drop the heel. Pull back slow. And then thrust back up. Reaching forwards. Lift. Drop. Pull it back. And up. And forwards. Lift. Down. Pull it back. And up. Last one. Reach that stretch, feel that back leg. Lift the heel. Drop it and pull it back. And lift to the top. Beautiful. Standing up, let's do those standing front splits. Feel that front hamstring just stretching with every single one. Hands to the floor. Ready, and extend. 1. And back. 2. And back. 3. and back. 4, and back. Last one, 5, big reach, and relax. Very nice. Let's wrap up our second sequence here. So planting into that lunge, and send the weight forwards into the front leg. Feel that back leg stretching. Lift the heel, drop the heel, pull it back slow, and squeeze back up. Lift, drop, pull it back, and up. Reach, lift the heel, drop the heel, pull with the back knee, and up. Last one, reach those hips forwards, lift the heel, drop the heel, pull it back, and thrusting back up. All right, standing up, let's wrap up these front splits. Hands to the floor, little bend in the planted leg to start, and lift the heel as high as you can. 1, back, 2, back, 3, back, 4, and back, 5, and standing back up. All right, shake out those legs. Should feel nice and loose by now, the body heating up. And we'll get into circuit number 3. All right, we got 2 more circuits left to do. So this one, we are gonna do a little bit of jumping in it, but feel free to just step into the switch of the legs. We don't need to jump if we're not feeling very jumpy today. If anyone doesn't feel jumpy some days, it's gonna be me. So we're gonna start in a lunge. Let's go this way. And we're gonna be picking up our knee and then twisting with the second part of it. So follow the sequence. We're gonna do 3 per side here. So we're gonna pulse the lunge. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna pick up the knee and try to twist up to the opposite elbow. Now when you do that, try to really focus on pushing down with the planted leg. Twist across. Come back to the lunge. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna twist the arms across. Feel that back hip flexor stretch more. Back to the middle, and then we'll switch for 3 or step for 3. 1, 2, 3. That was 1. 1, 2, 3. And lift and twist. Feel the core. 1, 2, 3. Twist the other way. Reach the arms. Back to the middle. 1, 2, 3. And then pulse again. 1, 2, 3. Up and twist. 1, 2, 3. Twist the arms. And then switch. 1, 2, 3. Pulse it out. 1, 2, 3. Up and twist. 1, 2, 3. Reach over. Switch it out. 1, 2, 3. Almost there. 1, 2, 3. Up and twist. 1, 2, 3. Over twist. Switch it out. 1, 2, 3. Last one. It burns. 1, 2, 3. Standing twist. And 1, 2, 3. Over twist. Let's finish it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And relax. Oof. What a great burn. All right, next one, we're gonna start on our stomach. We're gonna push up onto our hands. So not really like a push-up exercise, but I want us to use the floor to think about pulling our leg up as high as we can. So we're gonna lie down flat. And again, this one, we'll do 3 per side. So we're gonna take one leg from a flat body and we're gonna lift it up behind us and hold it for a second. When we do that, try to push the other leg into the ground. So you're feeling the quad on one leg, the glute on the other. So lift the leg up, push the other leg into the ground, lift to the top, bring your knee to opposite elbow, bring your leg down, and then up as high as you can, and then switch just once, and then come back down. Other leg, lift the heel, push the other foot into the ground, lift to the top, knee to elbow, hips down, up, switch, and down. Lift the heel, and press up, knee to elbow, hips down, up, switch, and down. Lift the heel, and press, knee to elbow, down, up, switch. One more per side. Come down, lift the heel, and press up, up, knee to elbow, down. Bring it up as high as we can, switch, last one, come down, lift the heel, and press up, knee to elbow, down, up, switch, and relax. Let's take a couple breaths. There's always one set here that's gonna really pick up my heart rate and burn out the muscles, super important. We get that nice loosey feeling, so the mobility just gets more and more and more. The muscles are like liquid wrapped in skin. All right, set number 2. Let's start into that lunge. And pulse it up. 1, 2, 3, knee comes up, twist, elbow to knee, feel the core. Step back, 1, 2, 3, twist and reach over the top leg, and then switch it up. 1, 2, 3, pulse, 1, 2, 3, knee up and twist. And 1, 2, 3, over twist. Back to the middle, 1, 2, 3, repeat. 1, 2, 3, elbow to knee, twist. 1, 2, 3, over twist. Back to the middle, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pulse, elbow to knee. And 1, 2, 3, twist over. Back to the middle, 1, 2, 3, keep it up. 1, 2, 3, elbow to knee. And 1, 2, 3, over. Back to the middle, 1, 2, 3, last one. 1, 2, 3, elbow to knee. And 1, 2, 3, over. And switch it out to finish. 1, 2, 3, and relax. The legs feel great. Back onto our stomachs. And let's finish this one up. All right, ready. And heel goes up, push the other toes into the ground, lift the heel. And press up, knee to elbow, down, up, switch, and down. Lift, press, bring it under, down, up, switch, and down. Lift, and press, down, up, switch, and down. Lift the heel, press, knee under, down, up, switch, one more per side, down, lift the heel, press, knee under, down, up, switch, last one, lift the heel, press, knee to elbow, down, up, switch, and relax. Ooh, that was beautiful. Let's take a couple seconds here. And some nice deep breaths before our last sequence. All right, here, we'll go through this one twice. And for this one, we're gonna be working both sides together again, so alternating legs. The first one's gonna be standing up, working a couple different movements, and then we'll finish sitting down, working our core, but then giving our back a nice stretch as well. One of my favorite ways to finish working a class like this. All right, so standing up. So we're gonna go down, up in a full, deep single leg squat. Pick up the knee, then we're gonna go back, single leg deadlift, and then up, pick up the knee, and then we're gonna do one single switch, just like we did in the mountain climber, just to try to catch ourselves and feel the connection with our glute, core, and hip flexor. So we switch, and then work on the other side. Try to catch yourself in that switch and commit to that knee coming up. See how high we can get it while holding two. It's a little harder than it looks. All right, so standing on one leg, we're gonna do 4 of these per side. Come down slow. Now as we come up, we're pushing into this foot and we're lifting that knee at the same time. Push, lift the knee, feel the core. Pull back the leg as far as you can and then dip down, single leg deadlift. Pick it back up and then one single switch. Switch. And on this side, down, up, pick up the knees, feel the core. Pull the leg back and then lean. And up, pick up the knee and switch. And again, down, up, pick up the knee, feel the core. Pull the leg back, lean. and up. Pick up the knee, feel the core again, and switch, and down. Up, knee comes up, feel the core, pull it back, and then lean, and up, pick up the knee again, and switch. 2 more per side, down, up, pick up the knee, pull it back, lean, and up, pick up the knee, and switch, and down, up, pick up the knee, feel the core, pull it back, down, and up, pick up the knee again, switch, last one per side if you're following me, down, up, pick up that knee, pull it back, and up, pick up that knee again, and switch, last one, down, up, pick up the knee, pull it back, and up, and switch, and relax. All right, sitting on the floor. We'll do 3 of these per side, and then go through 1 more set. So I love doing these, keeping my body as close to my legs as I can, really feeling the connection with my hip flexor, my quad, and my abs. I like to finish with a little bit of stretch in the lower back and hip too. So pull the toes back. We're gonna start with a nice fold forwards until you feel the hamstring stretch a little bit. And try to stay as close to your legs as you can. You're gonna move 1 leg at a time. We're gonna pulse it up, and then on the 3rd pulse, we're gonna use our leg to push our body back, keeping it as close together as you can. So we lift the leg, 1, 2. On 3, we lift it and push our body back with it. Don't let the shoulders touch. From here, we're gonna cross it over. Don't let it relax. Power it back up. And then crunch your body into your knee to push it down, just like we started. And then the other side. 1, 2, pull. Cross over. And back. And back to the first side. 1, 2, up. And over. And up. And up. And the second side. 1, 2, up. And over, and up, and up. 1 more time per side. Ready? 1, 2, up, and over, up, and last one. Pulse it out. 1, 2, 3. Cross it over, and up, and sitting back up. Ooh. Nice little burn there and squeeze in the abs. Let's relax the quads a little bit. Side to side. We'll do 1 more set. But if the quads start to cramp on the last one, feel free to shake them out a little bit. When we're working with these really tight contractions, there might be a cramp or 2 every now and then we just gotta stretch it out a little bit. All right, starting with the squats again. Let's do it 1 more set. And we're all done for today's workout. Plant that foot and come down nice and slow. Touch the ground whenever you need with the other leg to get that nice deep bend in the knee. We really want to work on that. And then pressing up, lift the knee. Pull it back, feel the hamstring stretch, lift the heel and back. Lift the knee and switch. And the other side, down. Up, pick up the knee and pull it back, down. And up, pick up the knee and switch. Save it, Nick. And down. Up, pick up the knee, pull it back. And up, pick up the knee and switch. And down. Up, pick up that knee, pull it back. Lean. And up, pick up that knee nice and high. Switch, 2 more per side here. Ready, down. Up, knee up. Foot goes back, lean. And up, knee comes back up. Switch. And down. Up, pick up that knee. Kick the heel back, lean down, stretch the hamstring. Bring it back up. Switch. Last one here, down. Well, last one per side. Lift, pick up that knee. Pull it back, lean. And up, pick up the knee and switch. Last one, down. up, knee up. Heel goes back, lean. And up, knee up, and switch. And done, good. Sitting on our butts. And bring those legs up. All right, one more movement here. Let's squeeze out those abs and finish the workout. Reaching forwards, pull the toes back. I love the way that engages my quads and stretches my calves as well. Makes the movement a little bit harder. And pulse one leg. 1, 2, 3. Bring it down. Cross it over. Power it back up. And up. And the other side. 1, 2, 3. Cross it over. And up. Up. That's 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bring it back. Cross it over. And up. And sit up. And again. 1, 2, 3. Cross it over. And back. And up. One more per side. Let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cross it over. And back. And up. And last one. 1, 2, 3. Bring it up. Cross it over. And back. And up. And relax. Great work, you guys. Hope you felt the hip flexors, the glutes, the core, the lower back, all heating up and feeling that connection between your ankles, your knees, and the rest of your core and hips as well. Super important that we're working that from the ground up, especially with the ankles. Sometimes we'll overlook that area, but that is the first point of connection into the ground, carrying our entire body. So all the work in our knees, our core, and our hips isn't going to help us too much if our ankles are stiff as a board. So try adding a little bit of ankle mobility into all these movements with our legs, and you'll feel such a difference and in the way you move, how confident, how comfortable you feel through your exercises as well. So if you guys enjoyed that, feel free, please subscribe to the channel. Check out the new videos coming out weekly. Leave some comments down below. So anything that you liked, anything that felt tough, anything else that you want to see. I love hearing your feedback. So let me know exactly what you think. And let's keep working out, having fun, being the best possible selves, and crushing the year 2023 all together. So good work, you guys, and I'll see you later.